Hey, welcome to Drawn and Drawn, an art process video. I'm your artist Jason Schoonover from @schoon.art, and today we're drawing a scene from Dragon Ball, Goku meeting Bulma. We'll start with the pencils. The main thing we're trying to do with this process is to figure out our composition and layout. An important thing about this composition is to make sure that our angles line up correctly. Particularly here because we're drawing a vehicle. And Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, was well known for the vehicles he drew. We wouldn't want to disappoint the master. Just always remember that we can erase during the penciling process. So I'm going to take my time and get those angles right. Once I'm satisfied with the pencils, the next step is inking. I've been really into using a Sailor Fude fountain pen. I've been using fountain pens to draw for a few years now, and I love how easily the ink flows from the nib. The Sailor Fude fountain pen has a bent nib to allow for varied line. There is some awkwardness, as you do have to angle your hand a little to make some marks. However, for cartooning, I find this limitation to be a strength. It sort of forces you into a box of trying to draw your subject with as few marks as possible. Only the necessary lines to communicate form, weight, and movement. Once the inking is done, we move to the watercolor process. I try to approach this part of the drawing as if I were approaching a coloring book. I'm looking at how to further separate the forms with warm and cool colors, while also trying to create a cohesive palette. I start blocking in those areas with color, allowing the watercolors to do whatever they naturally want to do. It's okay to allow some areas to be lighter or even white. Experiment with your brushwork to see how much control you have over that. After blocking in those areas, I slowly build layers in order to add some depth. You can experiment with mixing and layering complementary colors, that is, colors that are the opposites in the color wheel, to get shadows rather than using black. You may find that using complementary colors for shading will bring your illustrations a little more vibrancy. Now, we're just fine-tuning until the end. I did this drawing and several others in preparation for tabling at the Augusta Anime Fest. I got to sit next to the voice actresses for Frieza and Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball Z, and sold almost all of my watercolor pieces that I came with, including this one. I'm getting ready for an upcoming holiday market now, so I'm taking drawings like this that I've sold and getting stickers and digital prints made, with plans to eventually burn a screen and screen print some t-shirts for the next Augusta Anime Fest in June 2026. I hope to see you there!